types of ships. On the other hand, I still believe that in some cases the savings are overstated. I also believe that in order to get the EEDI that is needed, you must have smaller engines, which maybe on the consumption side is very impressive, but in a bad weather maybe it's very dangerous for the crew and the cargo. So it's very difficult to balance the safety of the ship against the environmentalists. It's going to be very difficult, especially in the future. I also believe that the majority of the markets are overbuilt. So what's the point of ordering a ship with a 10 or 15% saving if the markets are going to be at least bad for at least 2 to 3 years, maybe more if we order more ships. And imagine that on the MR side, the product tankers, with close to zero finance, we've seen 120 new orders in the last 9 months. Imagine what would have happened if the banking markets were open. So, as an owner, I believe that yes, there are savings. Yes, the new designs in most cases do work. I think that the brokers and the yards, as I said before, overstate their efficiency. But as an owner, I would not order today, and I would prefer to see firstly the better markets, secondly more scrapping, and then decide if I would go for an eco ship or not, always having in mind the safety and the actual navigation of the ship, especially in bad weather.
Are you getting any sort of encouragement from your charterers or the cargo people saying, would you look at this, or do they just stand back and pay whatever the market rate is?
The charters, obviously, if they can get a saving, they want the saving, but neither ourselves nor the charters have seen these ships in actual practice, in bad weather or good weather, or in ice or in difficult circumstances. So I think that for next year we're going to see some eco ships being delivered. We're going to have to wait and see their performance in real scenarios and not in test waters and test designs and computers, and then we're going to see how far and how well these yards and these designers have done or not.
Trond, just welcoming you. You weren't here for the comprehensive presentation that was just done. That it was all about how much money can be saved and how the market is advertised. To what extent is Klaas concerned about the sort of thing that Harry's just suggested, that he's concerned about safety and the actual navigation efficiency? I mean, we don't want ships that can't go forward.